Job that I could never do is
Maybe being a pilot. I can't be a pilot.
Yeah, no. I think Zingube nenhlitiyo.
I would like him to get a job as a Abengdaga boy.
This is the show that takes your favorite celebrity and personality and gives them the challenge of doing a job that some people do every day. Can they do it? Will they crumble under the pressure? Find out in the brand new season of Asambege.
Ichop, Asambege.
Senguyomsombuluko lomuhle-ke emalangeni sengiso sikhathi selibhola Eswatini lapho ke sikhuluma satinzabatalo libhola letendekako lapha even njalo kwathi-ke mbukela ukuthi of course ileague seyiphelile kepha-ke tindzabati yachubeka njalo kunengakhulu ongakhuluma ngako ebholeni akudzingi akubi nje ngileyo season wa-7 months ukuthi unaloko longakhuluma nako kuphela ligama lami ngiphathizwe Msiphi indaba enginayo-ke la ehlelweni lapho sitabe sikhuluma khona ngetindzabati elibhola lapha ekhaya lesikuphathele ehlelweni sitabe sibuka nje lawo ma-top goal scorer ukuthi bubani sibuke ukuthi ingabe ma-player of the month and ama-nominees of player of the year but the big talking point right now kuba ngileyo yokuthi MTN will provide an opportunity for the fans to vote for their favorite player of the year. Of course, I know most of you guys will just decide to vote based on what favor in, but try to be fair this time around and see if your player really deserves a player of the year. Later be catching this is the first time when in our Premier League my fans have the power to vote the player of the year. It's fans player of the year and fans coach of the year, fans goalkeeper of the year. Both Premier League and First Division. We'll see the nominees. You'll know and of course utawukona kuthola leyo opportunity uvote. Lo ngile stakhuluma ngako sasiyabuka ke nalabo badlali laba takhethwa ngiyo ke le awards committee ukuthi ngabe bobani bona vele laba ku contention yokuthi bangawina yona i-player of the year, the big award of course, and we know top goal scorer Ifotela, and we know Saviola has already gotten that in the back, so well, that's sealed. But the other one, player of the year, is a wide open yona. Esitawukhuluma ke nangayo kancane lapho ke sitakunikeza nawe lithuba mbukeli ukuthi usharishe your opinion. You can call in the studio when the time is right. I'll tell you when to call though, but for now just lungise a time ubhuke bangwele ubhuke, but I'll let you know when to call lapho khona utakhona kusitshela ukuthi wena ngicabanga ukuthi ngibani player of the year nekuthi ushongani ukuthi kungaba kuloyo mdlalo loyo player of the year. And of course sasiyabuka nayo iCosafa Cup ukuthi ngabe i-draw isibeke because we saw the draw. Now we want to look at the fixture ukuthi ngabe ithi kudlalwa nini ngabani eSwatini udlala nabo bani, and of course we're going to take a quick look ku guide ya eSwatini ukuthi ngabe kulomdlalo yeCosafa emlandweni idlale kanjani. We have all that. Sibuke bo top goal scorer believe ukuthi bobanda abadlalile khona kuyo iCosafa bafike badlala bahlabana bamelela kahle live sitababuka lokho. Kepha ke umfleto bengibuka naye la, of course ngida invite na njalo kungishito, but la in the studio I have Linda Master Dlamini. Of course, welcome to the show.
Ngiyabonga Phathizo ukungwele ehlelweni lakho. Ngitithuba lokukhulu as always. Ngosele ma viewers Phathizo ngihlekiswa ngilenza bakubeka khami kube nginayo le mali bentu abafakela bonke le time bashaye because it's in nawe siyatsanza ukucoca nabo, but
see yeah master, we have to choose Well, the fans have to choose,
Yeah.
brother. A player of the year. I think good initiative.
Yeah.
Ukuthi MTN angavo provide that opportunity for ukuthi ama fans angakhona ukuvota avote their best player of the year. But master, my biggest worry ukuthi most of them baye bavote based on team laba favor or not babuke ukuthi on pure quality ukuthi okay cha vele lona fully deserves.
Pathizo, on Friday ngende story ngenda nje Vox Pops
Yeah.
ema fans ngifuna ukubuka lokuthi bakuliphi side ngakhetha ke ema fans ale big 3 ngifuna nje ukuvona ukuthini babona Solos fans Wanzini Wanderers fans babona Highlanders fans munye lwakhethe umdlalo weteam yakhe
Okay.
yeah only babona Highlanders fan wathi Sikhali, the rest bebathi Junior Saviola. So ngicabanga ukuthi angeke kuze kube ngiloko kakhulu nasekuvodwa but I must say this, Patizo, the players, they deserve credit. Le competition labayifakile kubo babodwa nje lokudlala babe competitive bona bodwa ngicabanga ukuthi ku deserve something credit so we need appreciate badlali bethu. Remember ukuthi sithi kule season le ya 2021-2022 I proper pre-season ayikabi khona so ngicabanga ukuthi the players, the coaches badlale beca i-center sesho njalo Swazi udlale weca i-center udlale wagabtsela nangayibeka kanjalo so let's give them the credit.
Now ngifuna ke master ukuthi ngihambe nawe ke nyalo kune player of the year Premier League. We have Sikhali Nsinisa, we have Junior Makakola, Sandile Kamet, Nelisa Dlamini, Sergio Blancha, and Wanda Nhleko. Who's your winner? Why?
Okay.
If you were to vote Laban.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm not fighting Wanda. But I don't know how akona la kule list lena kanzi almost first round
he played half, yeah, he didn't play
akayidlali yes, second round ubuyile wakora those 6 goals but ngicabanga ukuthi there are some other players labadlala engcono even kumbabona Solos ukhona Nhlanhla Ngwenya ukhona Pupu but kulalabanye ukhuluma nga Neliso ngicabanga ukuthi udlala kahle kakhulu uManzini Wanderers this season is a young player lofika wadlalela big team so the pressure ofike yena wayikhona ukuyimukela kahle nakafika ecenjini leManzini Wanderers ukhulume nga Junior Makagula for iRoyal Leopard umsebenzi lo lawendile mhle kakhulu sibe sikhuluma earlier on now 19 assists 18 goals 37 na ukuhlanganisa le goal contribution yakhe plus league bese sekuba na Saviola 26 goals 14 assists 40 contribution yeah so ngicabanga ukuthi le competition imatima kakhulu then kunamuzi Thabetse na ubuka kula top scorer charts kunamuzi Thabetse
besangafiki la we're just talking about the Nakosa we're gonna get to that master because what it means and all that but now we're talking about the nominees for the MTN supporters. So we want to give the supporters a clear picture why they should vote for this or why they shouldn't vote for who. Now, you have also Sergio Blancha and Wanda Nhleko brought from Babane Solos. I'm looking at the list and I'm thinking Kanyagozo should be there.
Kakhulu Patizo kakhulu ngicabanga ukuthi Kanyagozo na ubuka ukuthi udlala ecishe onke ama games
13 clean sheets.
Yes, 13 clean sheets this season. Kule season lebe competitive kangaka ngicabanga ukuthi uya deserve kuba khona la in fact he's competing with umela abe top 3 nasingathi siba fair yena Kanyagozo
goalkeepers are always overlooked though.
Kakhulu umsebenzi wabo goalkeeper ngathi angadi lokusebenzisa bacabanga ukuthi bo goalkeeper bane yes baba na icategory yabo but nasobuka all rounder nasobuka player of the season uba khona uyafakwa so ngicabanga ukuthi beka deserve kuba khona
yazi ukuthi ngihende na argument naye master athi umuntu fu best nidla nini nisithi on goalkeeper and then you ask yourself can goalkeeper wasn't he not doing his job
exactly usuke because of part of
Yeah,
if
naye
uThathu
ufana nale
yena-
striker sakho.
uyabona le lesishaya amagoli so yena Khanyakezwe ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba ngisho ukuthi ema games nawubuka ukuthi kulama big games nguye lo dlale inzima lenkulu kakhulu ukhuluma ngeDerby wayiseva kakhulu iMbabane Highlanders ukhuluma against iYoung Buffaloes wayisita kakhulu yona iMbabane Highlanders against Royal Leopard wayisita kakhulu iRoyal Leopard so ngicabanga ukuthi beka deserve kuba khona lapha kulama nominees Blanja from Mbabane Swallows.
Yeah, I think if there is a player that
deserve Mbabane Swallows nguBlanja.
It can be Blanja.
Exactly. Nawubuka ukuthi tena kahamba nasekaba yedwa King uPhemba ku defense bamthatha wato assista ku defense wadlala kakhulu and in some of the games nakabuyele adlale number 6 bombona against iThabankulu Kelisi if I remember very well wahamba wayishuta emhlume.
Yeah.
Man of the match performance those long balls those long passes ngicabanga ukuthi beka deserve kuba khona kuma nominees player of the year.
Now let's move on to the goalkeeper of the year. We have Sandanezwe from Mbabane Swallows. You have Khanyakezwe Shabalala, you have Ncamiso Dlamini, you have Phumlane Ngobese, you have Bongiswa Dlamini and Nqanawe Ndlandla from
iThabankulu Kelisi.
Before you go in, Master, and share your opinion, let me just tell you this. Sandanezwe, Ncamiso, Phumlane, Phumlane, okay, Bongiswa, maybe not. But the two I've mentioned, both Sandanezwe, Ncamiso and Phumlane, I don't think they played 50% of the games.
Yeah.
Or I think they played rather 50%.
50%, yes. Kulabo goalkeeper Phatizwe njoba usho ngicabanga ukuthi ube consistent Sandanezwe yes bebahle bashintshana
but uqale second round.
Yes. No, I mean
Sandanezwe
yes.
second round.
And kulama games la wadlalile he kept more clean sheets than the games la wadlalile. Khanyakezwe 13 clean sheets ku 30 games ngicabanga ukuthi nakhona lapho that's a very very good record for a goalkeeper. Nqanawe
I like that goalkeeper.
kakhulu I think nawubuka isuccess ye Thabankulu Kelisi ungeke uze overlook yena Nqanawe is one of those goalkeepers lebes expectile ukuthi babe part of the national team
just to have the feel of the national team.
Exactly, in fact building team le toba competitive uyabadzinga those goalkeepers labadlalela lama teams la njenge Thabankulu Kelisi. I think those three goalkeepers for me Khanyakezwe, Sandanezwe, Nqanawe, I feel like ngibo laba yes.
Bongiswa big season ahead for next season for him.
Yes.
Will be big. Because ngabe ngilomunye lo ngabe sithi he should be part of the national team just to have a feel of the national team.
It's a very
for the future.
A very very good goalkeeper. The height, the reflexes. Kakhulu. I think sekuthi nje kuye le ngunotisile kakhulu the lo commander kusadzingeka la kuye ukuthi that box the 18 area box athi ukuthi yakhe the defenders noma ngabe ngiphi defender lephambi kwakho as a goalkeeper nawula ngemuva uyashouta ngiyaye ngithi ke nebo goalkeeper bo assistant coach labasekhathe grounding so as a goalkeeper yena Bongiswa wayo iManzini Wanderers he played very well even though iManzini Wanderers khona lapho khona bengadlali kahle khona but yena in some of the games bobona ukuthi ukhona uyasiphakamisa isandla uthi I'm ready kuba part of ama elite goalkeepers.
Quickly, Master, goalkeeper ngobe ngifuna sibuke bo coach of the year. We have Edwin Matsebula from Royal Leopard, Selete Mosala from Mbabane Highlanders, Visondibane from Thabankulu Kelisi, Musamanyati, Mbabane Swallows, Caleb Ngwenya 444 and Sabelo Mnisi Young Buffaloes.
I don't think it tough. Very very easy because nawubuka ukuthi kulala abanye abanominatiwe Caleb Ngwenya ucithe akuphi ku season in fact second round yes abakabi ne second round lenhle ukhulume nga Musa Manyathi kumbabona solos yes babe number 3 good second round abaqali kahle nabo sabelo mnisi the first three games first round abahambelanga kahle Sly Musala from Babane Swallows Babana Highlanders sorry ufike late uyacala Ernest wahamba that good run angadliwa so ngicabanga ukuthi lena Edwin Matsebula we Royal Leopard uyadeserve kuthi athole i coach of the year award.
Yeah, I think it's him lo ndengasho nami ukuthi emangilana fully Edwin Matsebula deserves, but we also do have master first division lapho khona kuyo babadlali kunamasoso wensingizini kunathemba wensingizini kunaphila Nhleko wensingizini kepha ke master we're going to continue with the list. We're going to just take a quick break. Must be asiqhubeka nalo hlelo mbukeli. We just have to sort some few technical issues siyabuya.
Pay your TV license quickly and easily with MTN Momo. Simply dial *007 *3# and select option 8 for TV license. Enter your national ID number as your reference and the amount you wish to pay. Then enter your PIN to confirm your payment. Once your payment has been made, you'll receive a confirmation SMS of your payment. If you're a first-time payer, you get another SMS for your TV license. So legalize your entertainment from the comfort of your home. Pay your TV license the easy and convenient way with MTN Momo.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Why should we pay our TV license?
The content on our local television is actually more up to date. The industry is enhanced.
It is a criminal offense not to pay your TV license and attracts a fine of 500 emalangeni or 6 months imprisonment.
And the industry is definitely blooming, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what we have for you. But we'll be right back just after the break and we'll give you more of Miss V.
Pay my TV license. That's why I can enjoy the benefits of an enhanced industry and keep track with recent transformation.
Mommy, who pays for a TV license and what are they paying for?
The owners of TV set and gadget with a tuner like DVD set have to pay.
Pay your TV license at NetBank with the details provided on screen. Or use your cell phone via the mobile money pay. You could also visit your nearest post office and pay there. Pay your TV license via Eswatini Mobile Imali. Any TV device retailer can purchase a license to trade. Pay your TV license and enhance the industry.
Simukela nalabo labathanda kusifulela solo hlelo liyaqhubeka Libhola Eswatini sikhulumisana ke yona indzaba yema player of the year yawo ema supporters eleta uvotelwa ngini babukeli lapho emakhaya bese sibona ke indzaba yaka first division sinalinda master lana sibuka ukuthi ka first division kunamasoso wensingizini kunathemba dladla wensingizini kube naphilana Nhleko wensingizini which you cannot fault anyone for that because things in first round they were just unstoppable. Unfortunately for them, second round it didn't happen. But let me just finish with them. Kuna Santile Dlamini from E7 Dreams, le promoters my champions. Na Richard Yatel, lo E7 Dreams. Bese kuba na Thabiso Sithole, hlathekuluta icons like Kamete, Madlenya, Amos Kusi, Black Swallows, Sense of Telezi, Black Swallows, Tina Matsebula, Ilova. best players first division master lawo longa votela.
Oh yes, ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba usho ukuthi about 3 ma players aqhamuka ngisizini Themba Dladla for me first round he was unstoppable. Even Sfiso from 7 Dreams I feel like because now sekubene Sandile yes ubene advantage bese sokena promotion ka Premier League
but Richard, so I think the winner should be
yes, but that player from Tycoon, Tabiso, oh man, what a player. Loyo for me. He played very well despite Tycoon. I got Prinota, but udlale kahle kakhulu ka first division.
Go coach master, there is this one name, Tobias Nduli.
I think nakhona Phathizo angeke si kude le competition ngicabanga silo mgamo umkhulu kakhulu. Tobias Nduli ngicabanga ukuthi I will have to check the history books. For me at the moment is coach waka first division because last season when you went Vovo ka first division, this season when you went 7 Dreams, I doubt if there is a coach lokwendile eminyaka yalandzelana. I really doubt. Nangikhumbula kahle bo coach kuwina eMaleague lang 2 Koke did it ka first division wakwenda ka Prima, Ace wakwenda ka first division wakwenda ka Prima, Tobias Nduli ukwenda ka first division eminyaka ilandzelana
back to back. But Tobias utaba compete na William Kamete weMadlenya, Mbongeni Dlamini weBlack Swallows, Mbongiseni Mambo wesisonke, Botsoto Khoso Ilovo, Sindiswa Gama Lutse Dunkirk weHlathikulu, Nyanga Hlophe weMbabane Citizen, Thami Dlamini Msube Manchester United. Sengicabanga le yaseNgilandi master mangibona Manchester. Utaba compete la bese kuba goalkeeper kunalinto okuhle Manda weBlack Swallows, Sandile Dlamini weMbabane Citizens, kube naSiyabonga Shiba weNtsingizini, Phila Mkhabela we7 Dreams, Dumsani Dlamini weMadlenya, Banele Dlamini weManchester, Sibusiso Dlamini weIlovo, Cyprian Sithole weHlathikulu, kube naNkosi Ngiphile Mathe weLutse, kube naThembe Lihle Malaza wesisonke. Bungibo bo goalkeeper labo longaba khona ukuthi ubavotele ukuthi mane bawine lawo ma goalkeeper of the season, and of course players and coaches you can all vote for that positions. So ngakhona ukuthatha kenyalo for the next few minutes mbukele sidabe sivulela incingo loyo lotawukhona ukuthi angafuna kushaya asho ukuthi na ngabe ngubani iwinner yakhe ye top well player of the year enayinombolo ecingweni njalo kuvela lapho kuwe khona kuwe mabona ukuthi wakho mbukele, that's the number you can call nangabe ufuna kuvela ukhulume ngayo yona lena topic esikhuluma ngayo. Kepha ke master overall sakuthi I'm afraid ukuthi mangikubuta direct ukuthi who will you be voting for utawuba ngazothi ngithi because I know you got loyal viewers la, but that's master look sokushito master so be
influencer le ema fans but kula ma performances Phathizo ngicabanga ukuthi kutaba lukhuni na ubuka ka Premier League for me njengoba ngisho ukuthi goalkeeper Mbabane Highlanders Khanyakezwe for me goalkeeper of the season bengavotela yena but coach of the season yena Edwin Matsabula wayo Leopard player of the season lapho ke Phathizo ngicabanga ukuthi kuflipa nje coin between Saviola na Junior ngibona ukuthi ngithole head noma tail but featuring Sikhale because naye ngicabanga ukuthi all the games la wadlalile njoba bashilo ukuthi without yellow card ngicabanga ukuthi discipline that consistency alone nje logo so but njoba ngisho ukuthi between the player of the year kuflipa icoin but Junior ngicabanga ukuthi kusita i-team yakhe kuwina i-league, that's an added advantage.
Yeah, but master ngifuna kuvela ukuthi mawine inakhoza mawushaya amagoli there is a top goal scorer award for that.
Yes.
So why sibuke first the goals before we looking at everything else the contributor, because this is hugely dominated by badlali. Well, I'm not saying this on the screen, but of course on the screen we have the top goal scorers. Let's call Mangaula, Sandile Kamete, 26 goals, Sabelo 23, Junior Makakula 18, Mozi 18, Fabrice 17. You're talking of these top goal scorers, and of these goal scorers, master, we have 3 of them laba competition kuwina player of the year.
Yes.
Is this based on the number of goals you scored or what? Because football is not about.
But you win games ngekushaya amagoli amaningi.
I win.
You
my
win,
team.
You win games ngekushaya amagoli
But
amaningi.
making
My fans athanza the beautiful game because of amagoli. Even coaches.
What about me who stops those goals?
Yes.
As a defender.
Yes. Leskusho lokho. Ukuthi some of the departments la khona ebholeni are underrated.
Yeah.
Sekube inorm kubantu bebhola ukuthi bamvula defender okay but nawukhuluma midfield nawukhuluma ngema striker bahamba phambili goalkeeper ke vele bayinakubamba. When was the last time goalkeeper awina iBallon d'Or World Player of the Year uyabona so but bonke labo goalkeeper labadlale kahle laba dominate emhlabeni even nalakithi ngicabanga ukuthi njoba ngisho ukuthi Khanyakweze played very well but having said that the guys who scored most goals ngibo laba recognized because igame vele uwina uthi ushaya amagoli amaningi.
Yeah, as we look at the list again, yawo top goal scorer lapho khona Saviola uyalita ngama-goal master record 26.
Hey, but is nangibuka khokha Sandile Gameze na Sabelo Nzinisa ushiye Junior Magagula Musithabetse Fabrice Mopina. Any other season, I remember when Masoye broke that record in 2008, 18 goals. Sorry, in 2008, yes, 18 goals. Wabuya futhi wa break record yakhe 19 goals the following year. Ngibuka ngithi these players, Junior Magagula, number 10, 18 goals, 19 assists. That's wonderful.
From midfield.
From midfield. Musithabetse now tena akusisa kahle first round. If Musithabetse that form first round uchubeke now because first round at some point in time bekabambene naSikhali nga9 beba lomnye nakathi 9 Sikhali wathi 10. So if that performance ichubekile second round, I feel like ngabuhleli number 23 or number 24, 25 or maybe a break a record like Saviola.
Yeah, I think Logamle Matanamosi, even the team second round, yes, until Bazeba Kosha, even coach. But you're looking at the only players good top 5 to not have scored Emma hat-tricks. I think it's only Sikhali na Mos.
Muzi
I don't remember Moses scoring a hat-trick.
First round nangikhumbula kahle wayithola nangikhumbula kahle yes Fabrice Mopina back-to-back hat-tricks.
Only player to do that, right?
No.
Back-to-back this season?
No, this season, yeah. Only Fabrice Mopina. I feel like he was robbed the player of the month
for March.
Yes. And I feel like April they win on one because May win on Pope. Yes. But Sandile Gameze Sabelo Nzinisa naye Saviola usha 26 amagoli. Imagine if abadlalanga kabi the first 3 games. Imagine if young Buffaloes already bese ivele iqale idlalile kahle lapho. Ngiva ngathi bekata ufika like 30 goals. I know ukuthi the next season is targeting 30 goals. Because this season we got targeted 25, washa 26. Next season 30 goals. Who knows? Angasha 32.
Because as of now, until the AGM, Premier League master, the number of teams right now is expected to go to Do you think itaba nemthelela kuye?
Itaba khona umthelela the more teams ngidlala nawo the more chances lengatholako the more goals lengawashaya. But if ubuka ukuthi even if kwehla 2 lokusho ukuthi maybe angamshaya 24-25 maybe angamshaya 24-25 but ngicabanga ukuthi kutaba nemthelela kakhulu ukuthi kwehlelo 4 wema teams kutosala 14 wema teams nganyalo bekang 16 yes bekang 16 but having said that akusikulula kudlala nema teams lamaningi because uba target. I remember ukuthi first round Sikhali nakashaya amagoli every team bebathi bafuna they know how to stop Mbabana Highlanders. So nakhona lapha akusiyo nje ukuthi sengithela wayeka ukuthi ama strikers because lama teams manengi so tawushaya emagoli amaningi kakhulu. Otherwise it was a good season, but nawubuka ukuthi even the teams lala ngaphasi ngigadzile ngiyafisa. I still remember Charles Molopo from Malandi Chiefs nayile ngaphasi wathatha i-top goal scorer. Bengifisile mine ukuthi at least lokungenani one of ema players from this team from number 9 Young Buffaloes Green Mamba kuya pass kuMalandi Chiefs at least kube nemidlalo otawusha 15 or 16 noma goal kumane kuthiwe i-defense noma bo-goalkeeper.
Ngiyakuzwa Master lapho. We're talking of players now. There is this award for the supporters, right? But there are also the awards for the awards committee. Yes, last season they fumbled when they didn't give it to Junior, who everyone thought Junior was going to win it, but he didn't. And this time around, everyone say,
is it the same committee?
Well, they just changed few personnel, but there are those who were already there.
Phathiswe, I believe ukuthi nangabe kukhona lokumoshakalele kwangaqonzakala ukuthi decision yakho ngiphi ubuyelana topic. What if even this season?
Well, probably they had good justifications for the labamhla babaqasha bakhona ukuthi batibekele izathu tabo tevakala, but for me nami I'm siding with you on this one.
Because if sonile mina nawe kanti besikhona the previous season esibuyelana the addition la babangetile I understand babangetile basha I hope something new sitayibona sisibonile kuma playoff of the month but njoba ngisho at least 1 month lapho khona incube abantu but okay, why not Fabrice Mopina? But play of the season award sikadzile, no mistakes.
But there's literally no chance for them to make a mistake because Junior has already won the player of the month twice.
Yes.
He's the only player to do that.
Yeah, to win he won the league. So
it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
He has won it twice. But you had Scully winning it. I think it was for the first one.
Yeah.
Scully won it and Junior came in. Kanyagweza came in, Junior came in back,
yes.
Wabuya Safiola, Wabuya Wanda and Pupu.
Yeah. Nobuka ukuthi those 5 players laba yes 6 months labomwinile. Scully vele the first few months he was unstoppable. He was unstoppable. He was scoring goals for fun. I feel like umumvu lo be unlucky ukuthi angayithola player of the month Mustabet because the first few months the first few games he was unstoppable, but just that Scully
was just doing it better.
Abengetulu kuye kancane even nale team imbabana Highlanders they perform better than yena Scully. But now buka kulabadlali labo I think Popu last month he's been wonderful. Besikhathile naye ukuthi maybe ku national team angabuyela adlale because that creativity in the midfield uyayidzinga. Otherwise le season beyinhle kakhulu imnanzi, the players scoring goals for fun, the goalkeepers were superb, defenders I think even the defenders nakhona we saw some young talent bokwakhe very good players. So ukuthi this season
yabona le argument yamasa as we move on sesiyaphuma kule topic leni. Good the player of the month engikhuluma ngawo lana. Good ngisho inye defender, there's only one goalkeeper. Good ngisho inye defender, good ngisho inye inakhoza. Well, there's only one midfield. But
okay, but is good the defense. I personally don't think bekukhona vele defender be consistent. Ukuthi bengabitha the goalkeeper, the midfielders, the strikers.
Midfielders, Blanche has been consistent. Deforty has been Deforty is more attacking, but Blanche has been good for Mabelesa has been good.
Yeah, still Junior is a midfield.
Central
is a
attacking.
midfielder.
Central attacking.
If sakuthi na ukhuluma nge-midfield sekudzinga ukuthi nangabe soyi-break down bese soyasho ukuthi holding midfielder or offensive midfielder.
Well, Junior has won it because of the goals. We all know that. Sesingafane sibaleke ukuthi midfielder, but because he scored. Anyways, we're gonna keep the show moving, and of course, Master, I do hope ukuthi by next week Monday we're gonna be fully talking about sihlangu semnikathi njalo kustabe siyongenela yona i-COSAFA. As we're talking about COSAFA, let's just give you a lowdown of what's gonna happen with COSAFA. Then the following week we're gonna talk more of the squad as sihlangu, and we do hope ukuthi sihlangu stabe sesikhonile ukuthi lapho sithole labo badlali lesisho ukuthi bathamba nayo, because now they've only called a provisional squad. It's a large group, then they're still gonna trim it down. Masebaya hamba kule mdlalo licala mhla 5 kuyo yona inyanga letako, and of course i-COSAFA idlala khona eNingizimu Africa eDurban lapho khona this time around for the first time. I think in 2 years Emma fans will be allowed to be part of the games njalo nawe Maswati angakhona ukuthi la khona ko afele ngakhona eThekwini ayobukela lena midlalo. Kepha ke singakahambi kakhulu kuyo indzaba yayo iCOSAFA, sesive bona labo lababukele lenhlangano yayo iCOSAFA ukuthi ngabe bathini ngale midlalo. We're going to take some few interviews. Masibuya siyaqhubeka sibuka yona i-fixture sibuke kona ukuthi sihlangu guide to the games.
COSAFA is about so much more than what you see on the pitch. It's an organization that changes lives and leaves a legacy wherever it goes. Our senior tournament brings hopes to players from the region, with many having taken a step up in their careers on the back of their performances in the COSAFA Cup and the COSAFA Women's Championship. Our junior competitions are regularly visited by scouts from our region in Europe who are looking for the next Benny McCarthy, Peter Ndlovu, or Kalusha Bwalia. But away from the pitch, COSAFA leads in developing the coaches, referees, and administrators of the future. This is where we can make the biggest difference. COSAFA's mandate is to develop the game on the football pitch, the training field, and in the boardroom. We've hosted courses and workshops for coaches, referees, and administrators at every tournament played in 2021, making sure we pass on the specialist knowledge of some of Africa's foremost experts in their field.
Rafael Mbotera, I'm from Zambia. I came here, I was invited by COSAFA. I came here to come and officiate this tournament, and I'm so excited.
COSAFA is leading the way in providing our region's youngsters with vital international competition to aid their development into the stars of tomorrow. Aside from our under-15 legacy tournaments that we host, we will also stage a regional qualifier for the Pan-African Schools competition for the first time. COSAFA is proud of the players, both men and women, who have come through our junior tournaments and gone on to stellar international careers. That list is endless, and they have benefited greatly from this exposure to international football. We look forward to seeing the next generation of stars in action. COSAFA is always seeking to break new ground and will continue to do so in the coming years. In 2021, we held the inaugural COSAFA Women's Champions League and reinstated the COSAFA Beach Soccer Championship to the calendar. These will return in 2022, and we hope in the future to add futsal to our growing schedule of events.
So COSAFA is a very strong region in terms of the competitions that they offer here. I think they're one of the regions in Africa that is offering competitions to all age levels on a very regular basis.
COSAFA provides direction in all facets of the game, but also creates new leaders through our many programs aimed at empowering women and coaches. This year, we introduced a 6-month COSAFA Women's Leadership Program, which included 37 participants spread across every one of our nations, who received expert knowledge from some of the most acclaimed global figures in the women's game. We also provided a high-level coaching course through our partnership with La Liga Santander, which included input from a number of Spanish clubs. And then there was our futsal program, run in conjunction with the coach of the Brazilian national futsal team, Marquinhos Xavier, who provided technical knowledge and guidance to coaches from all around our region. Hosting tournaments in these challenging COVID-19 times calls for exceptional planning and execution, and COSAFA has led the way. We have been grateful to the South African Football Association and their Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Tulani Ngwenya, for developing and implementing protocols, and that they've been adhered to in the strictest manner. It has allowed COSAFA to host 11 tournaments since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, many more than other zones.
But because of the measures that we have put in place to really try and mitigate the risk, then we are hopeful that if we follow these regulations or directives that we have put in place, we should be fine.
The safety of the players, coaches, tournament support staff and our COSAFA family will always come first, but we've shown repeatedly that we can host safe events. The world is changing fast and COSAFA needs to change with it. We continue to innovate in the digital age to grow the brand across the world. COSAFA TV has become a vital platform to open our tournaments up to a watching world, but also contains much underutilized potential. We communicate with fans and stakeholders on a number of platforms through our website, bi-weekly podcast, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and we speak directly to media through dedicated WhatsApp channels. It's where our sponsors expect us to be and where we can share our story across Africa and the world. COSAFA will continue to grow in the coming years, and we have set out an ambitious program for 2022 as we seek to take our tournaments around the region and break through into new frontiers.
Of course, the COSAFA tournament, its purpose or objectives include developing football in the region. Of course, it's a regional tournament, and the sport overall. Njalo simbonile lapho Rafael Lomncane, a very young boy from Zambia, master naye got an opportunity in this tournament. So it goes back to the national team. I don't want to go deep into the collapse, but if you're seeing something like that, young players, young referees making the cut to officiate, here is Rafael Mbotela officiating in this kind of games. I remember him in the last tournament. Where is the same opportunity for young Eswatini players?
Phathizo, nawukhuluma ngeCOSAFA njengoba usho ukuthi inike opportunity to bam laba yes labasakhula. In fact iCOSAFA the only region le consistent ekudlaliseni imidlalo yayo. Yes. Khuluma weSekhafa khona lapho khona bema, ukhulume ngase North khona lapho bema khona, ukhulume ngase West khona lapho bema. So iCOSAFA it's not only the tournament lesiyibonako lapha, but kubanjwe ama workshops, kubanjwe tonke leti involved. So ngicabanga ukuthi iCOSAFA the region Southern Africa idlala inzima lenkulu ekudevelopeni yona imidlalo webhola in Southern African countries. Ukhuluma ngithi baphi badlali labancane labatawu developeka ku national team. Ilkhuni mani lenza we national team Phathizo, because nasitawudependa kakhulu kubadlali labangadlali emathimini, even the forgotten stars, even nale mathimini abo lo ngathi ungena deep abasabafuna le mathimini abo, but ku national team siyababida angadi, but njoba ngisho ukuthi ilikhuni inzabe national team because vele umshayeli webhasi uba munye, noma singakhuluma thina ukuthi uyagijima ukwenta njanje, but uba munye umshayeli.
Yeah, now let's look at the fixtures, Masters. But the nicer thing about COSAFA is nga October ema-20 abadlalela ekhaya.
Yeah.
But ke lokubhlungu still on that note ukuthi solo city team ema-20 ukuthi sihle sibone ecampaign. Anyways, we're going to talk about that later on as kuchubeka isikhathi, but nama fixture ethu master. Siyaqala mhla ka-6 sicala neMauritius. Mauritius master, if I check the history record. Askasa sayishaya ku COSAFA. We only played naba bakasi bashaya. Set I think 2 games.
If utawukhumbula the last time sidibana nabo is it 2-2 yes.
Yeah.
Iskale scored that
one.
beautiful goal.
Yeah.
Nakabuya injured.
Nakabuya was it Felix who scored the other one?
Yes, ngikhumbula ngifelix ngathi Felix. But prior kule game leyo I remember ukuthi sasinabo in a groupini sangakhona thine ukuchubeka because of sasasdraw cishe ima games nqumbi in 2015. But Mauritius I feel like this time around sine sikhonile ukuthi siye kuma group stages AFCON the players la khona lapha same squad la khonile ukuthi adlale neBurkina Faso la khonile kudlala neTogo, so le experience lesiyitfolile lapho. But I feel like badlali labasha kumele ukuthi banikwe a chance besikhuluma khanya kezwa earlier on. I feel like it deserves a chance kulama games la aka COSAFA badlali labancane yes bancane laba neminyaka lemincane kule squad, but those players kumele ukuthi bayithole le chance badlali. Otherwise our game against Mauritius it's not a difficult game. It's difficult game 2 days later against Malawi. Emavela njengabo Malawi Zimbabwe iCOSAFA as much as bona basuke babuke ahead kunathi, but abayikhobos le tournament le. Last year bekunaye Mike Mwasi, unfortunately this time around akekho kutawuchubeka lo coach bekanayo AFCON, but nayo iMalawi ngicabanga ukuthi inetinkinga tayo some of internal politics lechubeka ke Malawi. We must take advantage yaloko.
Yeah, and bese sigcina nayo iLesotho master.
Oh, Lesotho, they announced a new coach. Nabo ngicabanga ukuthi banema legends. I remember Lihlohonolo CM when he was playing for Lesotho national team back in the days.
He was still with Celtics.
Yes, still with Celtics before Pirates. Yes. Baba khonile producer ema legends nabo Lesotho, but at the moment sidlalile nabo kaningi ma friendly games kakhulu level ngicabanga in history asikaze sadlala ama friendly games kwendlula modern Lesotho. We know how they play. Yeah.
Madagascar.
Yeah, Lesotho, Madagascar, Seychelles, Comoros
until they started to be strong.
Yeah, but le COSAFA le ngicabanga ukuthi the team lengasho ukuthi ingaphose isinike inkinga iMalawi. Otherwise the 2 games la khona Lesotho Mauritius good excuse ukuthi sina good, but ke parties uyathi ukuthi besikhuluma nawe on Saturday ukuthi this tournament, this squad lesikhona la nawubuka ihistory yale tournament sithole bronze in 2016 na coach yena lo sang minister
now minister Matha.
Even na last year sitholile bronze. Kude umehluko kude la kwendile, in fact konke la kwendile Matse ukwendile Dominic.
Yeah.
If singaze siba fair ufikele kuma group stages AFCON sikhona nanyalo ama group AFCON utholile 3rd place COSAFA bronze sayithola na 2016. There's no much difference kula kwendile, the results are equal.
Yeah. So see, I did address that, Master. Honestly, the only difference between coach Mate, now minister, and Dominic is that Dominic Mate called players most of the supporters preferred.
Yes.
Dominic is calling up players who most of the supporters
they
are not happy or confident with. So that's the difference. Hence the achievement here Dominic is lesser than the achievement here coach now minister Matse, but mabuka guti egafana. And if you're looking at those records, master, they are not that much pretty to read, man. We have too much first round knockouts lap.
Kakhulu ngiyakhumbula 2004 sishaya iZimbabwe 4-1. Is it 2004 nasishaya Peter Ndlovu washaya hat-trick sidlala nayo iZimbabwe. Akusiko kuhle, yes, it's bekungibani, but nje saluza vele.
Look at the number of games esadlala ekhaya.
Yes, 2004 bekuyi quarter finals 5-0. Peter Ndlovu scoring hat-trick. And again, njoba ngisho ukuthi these countries bayithatha serious kakhulu iCOSAF. Peter Ndlovu was playing in England, but washo wathi ucela every time nakudlala iCOSAF abekhona. Is the first ever African player kudlala English Premier League.
Yeah, I think, and if you watch that minute okay lapha master Makcala le show, the likes of Peter Ndlovu, Baba Scout ku COSAF.
Yes.
So for him COSAF there's a special place for for this tournament.
But now buka ema top scorers I know ukuthi Siza is a legend ya COSAF since 97 to 2007 beka solo ayidlala but 3 goals.
The goal says to me is only a legend because he played more games.
He played more games.
Impact.
And nalokthi already besatakhele ligama nasasukile Eswatini aseNingizimu Africa, but Felix Bedenhorst 9 goals. He overtook yena Peter Ndlovu because bebasolo babambene nga 8 goals. So na 9 goals nyali is a legend. COSAF, he deserves that status sekuba legend.
He always showed up with COSAF. I think he enjoyed COSAF.
Kakhulu. And he's going to miss yona iCOSAF this season, but otherwise now ukuthi clean sheets only 4 games, away 12. So ngicabanga ukuthi some of them the results akazivuma. I still remember that game nga 99 la sayashaya khona iNamibia. Bantu bahlala bakhuluma ngasiza kani, he played very well ku that game. He only missed the penalty. He only missed the penalty. I know ukuthi my sister and my family bebabukela bekusabukela ibhola kuthola signal khalinye ne TV bekubukelwa ke Kotas bekunalo methishela kwamathini bekubukelwa khona, but biggest win, biggest home win, I must say, 3-1 against Mozambique in away. Yes,
such a biggest win in
ngule tournament lapho khona sathola bronze corner sabang number 3, but ekhaya ngesikhathi sidlala in 1999 kule tournament la sadlala kahle kakhulu khona sikokwa ngeyo in Namibia 3-1 against Mozambique, and Mozambique at that time na be strong kakhulu because benabo Tiko Pukwan that striker bekadlalela iJomo Cosmos.
Mina master, I have 2 games lang visabhlungu up until now. If they can show up this on the screen again, I think it was that heaviest away defeat when we lost against South Africa 5-1. You know why I'm taking it with a pinch of salt? South Africa was using Ma 23. If I remember very well.
The semi-finals, yes. The semi-finals.
And they went on Bashaya Kaplu. And another one in last year against Senegal, where at some point we were leading 2-0.
2-0.
Those are the games that give me because we could have, we would be standing here talking with the final. Who knows?
Win. But last season, I think ngithi lesayiyekela sayilastandle for South Africa. I still angathi ukuthi badlali bethu uthi ngathi bakhokhe kanjani ukuthi
stop idolizing the players,
South Africans,
because babatele kwabona TV, and now you're rubbing shoulders with the same players. For the first 10-15 minutes you're admiring the player.
We need a mentality. You see, if the likes of boyuki masina bahamba against iTogo bafike bayishaya 2-1 lakhaya ina Adebayo abantu labambukela
playing for Arsenal at the time
in England. So stop idolizing those players. Nima equals ma players nonke ndlalela ma national teams nonke. The only difference ngokuthi lolumunye use private school lomunye public school. So akuphele lokulingise thine lesakhulela emakhaya ukuthi ba tikolo bo Bering bethi badlala bo Bering ngasi lo mvu kukhona no, there's nothing special. You are special wena nje uhleli eceleni uwedwa nami ngi special nami. So I think le Khosafale and luckily kule Khosafale labadlali lekutsenga ukuthi bati prove ukuthi they are ready ukuthi nakufika September ema qualifiers AFCON coach athi ukuthi no yes sicala kuchene bo against Botswana yes nakhona lapho nakhona lapho kutabe kusentshentiswa abadlali labadlali ekhaya because ichain idlala ngebadlali labadlali ekhaya. So yeah, all these players but abadlala all the tournament, but we need to find a way parties. We cannot have the same players adlala ema AFCON qualifiers adlala eCOSAFA adlala iChan ataphinze abuye ayodlala September ma AFCON qualifiers yabona ganzi na league sisuka league level very competitive. We need to find a way of balance and rest some of ema players because we need to protect some of ema players
for the players because literally they won't have rest because mababuya ku COSAFA i-preseason amathematabe sakayicalile lamanye they'll be expected to join up mabasa join up asebahamba baya ku Sosihlangu. Master, thank you so much for your time. As I said, we're going to talk more about Sihlangu next week.
Yeah, singena sibuka deep kulama collapse because some of the players adlala about 3 games, some of the players banabo 5 months bangadlali, some of the players ababafuna emathini nabo. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Master.
Kubonga mina.
Njalo sishambukele sitawubuya evingile litako lapho sesikhuluma khona deep, but for now sithi kube mnanzi kuhlala nawe kepha ke kwanyalo sitakusha naye president wayo iCOSAFA. Until next week, good night.
Thank you so much. It's a big privilege me to come to KwaZulu-Natal, and I will try to speak on my bad English. But I'm in front of you because most of you will learn Portuguese from today. So I would like to thank the mayor of the city, KwaZulu-Natal. I would like to thank the government of South Africa, my brother Danny Jordan from South Africa Federation, the legend, Mark Fish, to be also our ambassador. Brilliant. The new generation of the football to have with us today. All our partners to help us. So I come brand new president of COSAFA. We try to bring new ideas. We have 11 points. These 11 points, most of them is to bring COSAFA as a team with the governments of all 14 countries, team with our partners, team with our legends, team with all people who's doing football in our zone, in our countries. That is the ideas. So we have so many ideas, but you have to go on the ground and play football. So COSAFA is a very good organization in Africa. We have a challenge to bring more, to edit in COSAFA to bring COSAFA to another level. This is our vision. So for that, we need you. We need you. And I'm sure this challenge, the end of our mandate, we'll have a good result. But we have to work together. We have to work together. I would like to thank again all of you in this very important province, KwaZulu-Natal. The idea is to bring with football together the culture, the tourism of our country, to bring with the teams people who come to visit KwaZulu-Natal, who come to visit South Africa, to bring our tournaments for other countries in our zone. So for that, I think is hard work. Let's go in the ground and let's play football. Let's grow up our football in our zone in Africa. Thank you very much for coming, and I invite you to come on the board of COSAFA together to bring our football on high level in the world. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Muito obrigado. We have opportunity to talk Portuguese. COSAFA is multi-language zone. Please, I invite you to learn Portuguese, to learn French, to learn our local language. That's very important, to share our ideas. Thank you so much.
Ngifuna kunika Musa lesikhwama samkhulu wakhe. Embikwenu nonke nibukile. Musa, awukhulume nebenguni. Sive kusi yini kangaka.
Angeke ukuthi ngishise lesikhwama. Dukuduku sekuyasha ekhaya.
Mfana wami, kusedo lo watiwe ukuthi likhaya lehle lishiswe yini.
Awile. Awile.
Babe, konke
Kanjani? Kuweni?
Awile Thandeka.
Kuweni babe?
Emandla abakasimelane.
Kasimelane labe kubangwa khona sikhwama.
Yebo Ndvodzakati. Sebasishisile. Sekungimngedwa lo nesikhwama